Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to JB Rants in a slightly new location in the room. What's this? Oh, cool. All right, so I was debating, do I do this particular broadcast as a pre-record or do I go live? I decided to go live. My live streams on Sundays, mid-afternoon, early evening, do not usually garner the greatest support. And yet, right as I say that, Michael Gonzalez and Jelly Duck 100. What's up, y'all? How is everyone on this fine Sunday? Welcome to JB Rants. So, this is a different show, I think, than I've really done before. Because anyone who watches me knows that I promote Alec Whittier, a.k.a. Blackie Fitzpatrick. We've been kind of compadres on YouTube for a long time. We do different stuff, so we don't step on each other's toes. It just so happens that, I've never shaken a hand with Blackie. I've never had a cup of coffee or a beer with him, but I definitely consider him a friend. I think that's vice versa. So that's like kind of he does music and chat and talk, and I do politics and conspiracies and, chat. So whatever, the subject matter is different. I think this is the first time that I'm going to promote someone whom I've never met, I've never spoken with, and I was debating whether to give her or whether, to basically get permission to promote her channel and her work on YouTube. But she was so funny today. I haven't even finished watching the video, and I already have so much A+ content. So I just want to read you some of her jokes. I won't say her real name. When you watch her YouTube channel, she always introduces herself. The channel is, get a pen ready, get a pencil ready, or prick your finger and write in blood. McAllisterTV. McAllister McAllisterTV. Please watch this YouTube channel. If you like me and you like my take on fake history and world events and the stuff I've been screaming about on the internet for the last 3 years, you're going to love her. She is so much funnier than I am. Half of my YouTube, a third now of my YouTube career early on was I was basically just like really, really drunk and yelling about stuff. She's never done that. So and you can read all about her bio. She has some serious, she's worked for all the big networks and then left it when she realized largely a lot of it was bullshit. So the reason hey, Greeny Houdini, what's up? Hold on, let me get this in the chat and type first. Oh, I've already lost a viewer. That's kind of weird. All right, so I just want to go through some of these quotes. And again, if you have a sense of humor like mine and a worldview similar to mine, this shit is fucking hilarious. And if you don't, you're not going to find it very funny. So when she's covering the previous administration, the Obamas, referring to Michael Obama, the tranny former first lady man, whatever the hell it was, she goes, and then he shoves his moose out there in front of us. That was the first one that really got me. When she's covering Bella Pelosi, she wants to suck your blood. she says, this greedy old bitch, this crazy old cow. Just off the cuff. I'm sure she makes notes, Hey, Carol Ledbetter. Thank you, Michael Gonzalez, McAllisterTV channel. Yes, thank you for posting that. I should have done that. Here's McAllisterTV again on Bella Pelosi. She wants to suck your blood. Ready? She goes, quote, this hideous, deformed caricature of a female with its teeth rattling in its head and its crypt keeper face. She sounds like me, but funnier. This is McAllisterTV. So good. So good. On Joe Biden. By the way, I only watched about a third of her show and only made a few notes. The whole thing is filled with stuff like this. The most important thing is that she's so goddamn informed. She knows what the New World Order is. She knows what the hell's going on. She knows about the spiritual elements of all this. You know, I've probably watched all her programs, and the early ones I missed, I've probably watched, you know, gone back and watched clips of them. So, like, it's just natural that I would love this woman, this person, this reporter, this YouTube personality on Joe Biden, because she knows about, from my research, this is true. From my research, this is true as well, that cloning is not a new thing with Dolly the lamb and blah, blah, blah. They've been cloning for thousands of years, humans and everything else. Who the hell knows? So when you come into subject matter like this, you have to understand that cloning is like requisite pre-information, if that makes any sense. So on Biden, quote, this is McAllisterTV on Biden. When they rolled out the new one, they didn't sew the ear on right. Guess that's what happens when they body jump these gross people. And when she's talking about all of them, she goes, they were placed there by the New World Order, but they're so ridiculously inadequate. Oh, wow, what an indictment. Think about that. You could say to someone, like at work, let's say in a new hire that isn't really good, you could say, you kind of suck at your job. Maybe you can, you know, look into doing something else, or perhaps we can find you a different role in this company. So you could say you kind of suck, and it's like, shit, you kind of suck. Deplorable McAllister says these people are ridiculously inadequate. Mwah. That's the mark of a writer from, you know, a professional career. That's something I could come up with maybe on a whim. Oh, think about that. The gravity of an indictment like that. Ridiculously inadequate. Not just you suck a bit. You can't even step up to the bar. I love this woman so much. She's so good. These lizards with their eyeballs sliding around their face with all the flies coming around looking for their final meal. You guys got to watch this person. If you like me, you're going to forget all about me and you're only going to watch her. She's so good. And then this is my final one. This is a short video. I might go on later and do more of a talk, and I will catch up with the chat. I'll catch up with the chat. I just want to read that one again. They were placed there by the New World Order, but they're so ridiculously inadequate. These lizards with their eyeballs sliding around their face with all the flies coming around looking for their final meal. And they give Emmys or whatever, the Oscars to fucking Robert De Niro. You know, who's paid to say things that other people write for them and makes tens of millions of dollars to say things and act that other people wrote for them. This is organic like me, just 1,000 times better. And then lastly, I'll end it with this, and then I'll read the chat, and then I'll kill the show, and then we'll come back later and do some typical JB rants type stuff. I haven't even gone over Gateway Pundit. I hope my screen share works later. I don't know. But her last one, and no violence, no implied violence, no threats. This is just humor, comedy, entertainment, blah, blah, blah. But referring to Big Mike, you know, Michael O as Bigfoot, she goes, if I saw something like that roaming in my backyard, I'd shoot it. Hey, if Bigfoot came at me and I was armed, sorry, you know, you got to protect yourself. So anyway, I hope she doesn't mind me making this video. I did post in her chat that I was going to make it. I said I would get permission first. I did not, because I was just laughing so much. I wanted to get some of that kind of like comedic euphoria, but also the very serious subject matters that she covers in that way out when it was fresh, still in my emotions. So like literally she posted 2 hours ago and now I'm making a fan video. So McAllisterTV, please keep doing what you do. I watch every single video. My name is JB Rants. I'm a tiny YouTuber. I don't want any donations. I don't have any Patreons or any of that fancy stuff. I work in the medical industry, and I do YouTube to try to wake up as many folks as possible. So with all that being said, let's head back to the chat. Michael Gonzalez posted McAllister TV channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, she sounds like Dennis Leary in terms of the word salad. Yeah, she's all over the place. It's crazy. Well, now I'm going to stay on a little bit more because Indiana Joan, my good friend, is in the chat. And Carol Ledbetter says, gotta go at work. Cool. Work is way more important than watching JB rants. But if you ever want to skip watching a JB rants, please watch McAllister TV. I'm serious. Hilarious. And I don't know why my connection keeps doing this with a stupid phone. Charger after charger after charger after charger, and they work for like 3 days, and then they break, and then they work for 2 weeks, and you're all excited, and then they break. What a disgrace. All right, so with all that being said, I'm going to get out of here, and I'll see you guys on my regular show later on, JB Rants. We're going to cover Gateway Pundit, assuming I can get the screen share working. Maybe we'll cover a little Alex Jones. Maybe we'll cover some Dr. Bill Deagle, NutriMedical Report, and whatever else comes up. With all that being said, thank y'all very much for coming in here, and keep America great 2020. Take care. We'll see ya.